It is now a talk in most of the universities, University of Kabianga not being an exception. And as the political temperatures are rising, here in UoK political arena, we are keen on finding details of various political aspirants. Join me, Abuya, as I bring you the rudiments of the heat in the UoK political arena. See you there. Welcome to UoK Political Arena. My name is Boris Helsin Abuya, and we are privileged to have Mr. Kangwato, Otieno Kangwato, and Peter Maina, the MP, and also Alex Ojamo. We are privileged to have you, and we thank you so much for availing yourself. We waited for so long, but at least you have arrived. Very quick and very fast, the first question I have to ask you, Mr. Kangwato, Peter Maina, and Alex Ojamo, is basically who is Peter Maina and who is Kangwato and who is Alex Ojamo? We start with you, Kangwato. Who is Kangwato?
Thank you so much, host. My name is Victor Kangwato Otieno. Kangwato is a student in the School of Education. I'm pursuing Bachelor of Education Arts. That's all about Kangwato. And I am vying for the position of the UoK presidency.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, host. Abuya. My name is Maina Peter, and as many call me MP. MP are my initials, Maina Peter, and also an initial of my slogan, Maendeleo PAP. I'm a student in the School of Natural Resources, taking environmental planning, and I'm a third year. Yeah.
Look at the camera.
Thank you for the invitation, Bwana Boris. They call me Ojamo Okai Alex.
Yes.
My initials are OJ.
OJ.
Thank you for the invitation to the show.
Anytime.
Ojamo is a third year student in the School of Information Sciences and Knowledge Management, pursuing IT currently. A young Kenyan and an African who is determined to change the lives of the black people. That is me.
Thank you. And we are very sorry to our viewers. We forgot to say these are presidential candidates of UoK University of Kabianga, the presidential aspirants, Otieno Kangwato, Peter Maina, and Alex Ojamo. Another question to these aspirants we have them today here is that what drove you to pursue this journey? Or even what made you to think that you can lead the students of University of Kabianga? We started with Kangwato, can you?
Thank you so much. The reason why I made a decision to pursue the dream of becoming a University of Kabianga student organization chairman. One is the pedagogy of the oppressed.
Pedagogy. Nice.
It is the oppression that students have gone through that touched my heart. That passion has moved me since I joined this university, and that is exactly why I want to serve students in the capacity of the student union president.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Abuya. The reason why I decided to vie for presidency, this is something that I've been saying ever since I got into first year. I joined Kabianga, and I've been observing what has been happening. And majority of the student leaders who have come before us and before the current regime have been trying to solve the problems of Kabianga, but using the existing resources. But as a creative leader, and I've seen that it's possible to solve the problems of Kabianga without even utilizing the current existing resources that is being provided by the management. For example, in something like a cultural week, we tend to focus on the budget that the university provides, but we can go ahead and seek for sponsors, like corporate sponsors like Coca-Cola, who will be very willing to help. But the leaders that have been existing have not been looking beyond the horizon.
Yes.
That is what motivated me to join the race.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you. OJ.
Thank you, Bwana Boris.
Welcome.
I am happy. I wish to say the following before I give my sentiments.
Yes.
First of all, I do not claim the monopoly of wisdom and knowledge.
Thank you.
But whatever I'm going to give, experiences, lessons, and expectations as I've observed during my lifetime. People may talk of problems, people may talk of constraints, people may talk of troubles that we observe in our daily lives and lead us to leadership. but there is a sense in which politics is at the very heart of the affairs of all societies, including Africans, our country, and our society. Talk of Kabianga.
Yes.
And what is politics meant to do? Politics is meant to make us happy. You know, I'm an Afro-optimist, but I've usually found favor in the words of the American Declaration,
Yes.
that all men are born equal and granted certain unalienable rights, happiness, and the pursuit of other great things. And therefore, politics is meant to make us happy. Not momentary happiness, but happiness in its totality. Although there have been examples and other leaders have been in existence in our community and in our institution, but the overall verdict is that our politics has not served as well.
Yes.
And it is against that background that I take the view
Yes.
that I'm in a position or be given a position to better the lives of our people, not just within the university, but
Yes.
outside and abroad.
Yes.
That is what I can say.
Thank you so much. Very quickly, I would like to ask you another question that Mr. Kangwato, Tino Kangwato, why do you think your ideologies or your views are different with other aspirants? Why do you think you're unique? And how are you unique? And why you?
The reason why I feel I am the only person who is fit to be the president of UoK
Yes.
is because I am radical.
Radical?
The meaning of being radical is that I make hope look achievable
Yes.
rather than making despair convincing to the people.
Nice. That is nice.
You see, when you want to lead,
Yes.
you must have collected the views of people you want to lead
Very true.
on how they want their lifestyle in this university to be changed and
Yes.
improved, both academically, socially, and financially.
Economically.
I have done exactly that.
Yes.
I have interacted with students for a long period of time, and
Yes.
they know that through my actions, I have known the problems they are going through, and therefore I have decided to make hope achievable for them, rather than convincing them that despair
Yes.
or desperation
Yes.
can take or its course.
Nice.
I also want to say this.
Yes.
I have identified the problems students are facing in this university. Those are the problems I want to bring solutions to. I think the time will reach when you'll ask me about the problems.
Oh,
because I
nice.
identify them.
Nice.
Yeah, and lastly, the reason why I feel I'm the one who is fit for this position is because comrades themselves have said so. They have seen the potential in me, and they have decided that Kangwato is the one who is going to take us
Comrades have said so.
to Canaan.
Comrades have said so.
Comrades have said so.
Oh, nice. Mr. Maina coming. God is making. Comrades have said so. Continue.
Thank you. It is allowed.
Yes.
And the reason why I think
You're
I'm
unique.
fit to be UoK president
And your views are they stand out.
exactly
Yes.
is because, first of all, I'm a student of planning.
You plan.
I specialize in planning,
Yes.
urban planning, regional
Yes.
planning.
Environmental planning and so on.
Yeah. So, if someone has a manifesto or an idea
Yes.
that he wants to take Kabianga forward,
Yes.
I have tried to examine the views of my two competitors.
Yes.
But the reason why I feel I'm more unique
Yes.
is because in my manifesto,
Yes.
I have a work plan.
Work
and I'll
plan.
share with you the document.
Work plan. Nice.
If we want to transform the current student center,
You
I
must
already
have a work
have a work plan.
which you have,
The source of the funds,
the source,
the actors,
actors.
where the resources will come from,
Nice.
the period it will take. Because we can say that I have a manifesto that
Yes.
I want to change the student center,
But work plan
but
is
you
zero.
don't know how long it will take for you to change the student center.
Exactly, that's
So
true.
I have a work plan,
Yes.
and I will be sharing with you the document very soon.
I'll
I
be
release it.
coming.
That is the only reason
Yes.
why I think I am fit to be UoK president.
President.
Yeah, only that. Because we all have good ideas, and I believe my brother Ojamong has a very nice idea. He
Yes.
has been sharing.
Exactly.
Kangwato has a very brilliant idea.
Super.
But the difference is I have a work plan.
Nice.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Ojamong, OJ.
Great. Great to hear that from my good friends.
Yes.
OJ is a young but determined leader.
Determined.
Yes, and what I think and what I believe suits me to get into this position is ideas.
Ideas.
And you know, when you talk of radicalization, or
Yes.
we use the term radical,
Radicalization.
or revolution,
Revolutionist.
what should a revolution mean? You know, there was a time back when people used to say that we should have greater shares in this country because we fought for independence.
Yes.
And I was asking myself, who did not fight for independence?
Yes.
And what did fighting for independence mean? Did we fight the whites using our sticks or our man-made guns when they had bombs and bigger machineries? They would have defeated us.
Yes.
What made us to achieve our freedom were negotiations and using brainwork and ideologies.
Radicalization.
There is nothing as better or best as a revolution of ideas or revolution achieved by means of conversation.
Yes.
When we raise the arms, when we use stones, when we use other things, we shall be destroying ourselves. And I take the view, or I hold the view, that when we sit in tables of negotiations with all stakeholders, talk of students, the administration, well-wishers from outside, and other people, we can, or we shall be able to solve our problems. And what I hold that gives me an upper hand in this position is the ability to sit down and converse and reach amicable solutions to our problems.
Right.
That is what I think.
That is nice. Thank you so much. I see you've got vibrant ideas. I thought I'm the best, but I found that people who are super than me. Another question is about rating the current SGC in a scale of 1 to 10. Where would you place the current SGC in a scale of 1 to 10? And if they're failures, you have to speak them clearly and tell us where can we improve as a vibrant Kangwato.
Thank you so much. When we talk about SGC, but before we go to that,
Yes.
people like Ojamong
Ojamong.
are taking the view of the entire country. Ojamong would have fight for the member of county assembly.
Let's go to tell us. Tell us now.
When you talk even of revolution, you must
Revolution.
recognize people like Titus Adungosi, the
Yes.
first student leader of this country.
Yes.
People who suffered and even were assassinated, like Mercy Chelangat,
Yes.
Olu GPO,
Nice.
and Christopher Wiro, the governor.
Come in, Kangwato, please.
Yeah. So now I want to talk about the SGC.
Yes.
The
In a
current
scale of
SGC.
1 to 10.
Thank you.
Yes.
One problem the current SGC failed in, or made them to fail, is disunity.
Yes.
You can never unite comrades if SGC itself is not united. Okay? If you want to kill, you cannot hate the fruits of the tree
Yes.
and hate the roots at the same time. If you want to kill the tree, you don't
Yes.
cut the branches.
Yes.
You don't cut the leaves.
Yes.
But you simply interfere with the roots. So the problem is the root of the student union of University of Kabianga.
Yes.
Of which I can see these people were to work in unison. Meaning if Secretary General is exercising his duties, Finance Secretary is exercising his duties, and the chairman is doing the same, they need to go together, okay?
Yes.
So that anytime they are going to negotiate
Yes.
with the administration we have,
Yes.
they sit around one table and speak one voice. That is one of the failure of the SGC. Another failure of the SGC is that they are proud, they are arrogant. You see, leadership is not like a cloth you put on in the morning
Yes.
and you remove in the evening.
Yes.
Leadership is not like perfume that you put on today.
Yes.
You apply today, then tomorrow it is over.
And you play it again.
Leadership needs simplicity and humility.
Exactly.
As a leader, I have to be humble.
Yes.
I've got to be very simple.
Yes.
So that I interact with
The
my
basic morality.
constituents
Yes.
in a way that will please them.
Yes.
I can see that there are some gentlemen who were saying the other day
Yes.
that they are now extraordinary students.
Yes.
So they can only take their meals from the guest house.
Yes.
The ordinary students are left to take their meals from the STC,
Yes,
like
yes.
Kangwato.
Yes, I want to come in. Come in, Kangwato.
If I feel I have money more than other comrades,
Yes.
Let's say I've got 200 bob.
Yes.
Instead of taking my meal from the guest house,
Yes.
I need to go and use 50 bob
Yes.
at STC, so that ordinary comrade who lacked lunch, who lacked breakfast, okay, we can eat together and share the remaining 150. That is what our leadership is entail. Okay? Now you have to be simple and you have to be humble. Those are the problems SGC have faced. The third one and the last one,
Yes, kindly.
is power struggle.
Power struggle.
Finance director or the chairman and secretary general want to be powerful. Are you getting it?
Yes.
We are all equal students. So when you are equal to the task of representing students,
Yes.
okay, you need not to struggle over the power. You need to concentrate on service delivery to students. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Welcome.
Thank you very much, Abuya. First of all, I'd like to concur with Kangwato.
Yes.
In whatever he has said, I would like to concur.
Yes.
And I think he's very correct.
Yes.
But I think where the current SGC failed
Yes.
is in one aspect. And it's a very big mistake that they did. In every institution, when you are admitted, be it in leadership, be it in maybe when you joined Kabianga, we had orientation. When you joined Form 1, you had an orientation in your Form 1,
Yes.
where you are being guided, you are being told this is the toilet, this is the kitchen, this is where you should be sleeping, right? I think what they should have done, because so far, if Chelule got into office, because I'm not going to talk about the rest, I'm only going to talk about the head, because we can only kill a snake
Yes.
by hitting it by the head.
That's
Not
true.
by the tail.
That is true.
So let me hit it by the head.
Exactly. Kill
Chelule
it.
failed whereby,
Yes.
when he got into office, he did not reach out to Gift,
Yes.
Chuchu,
Yes.
Matelong,
Yes.
Mumba,
Yes.
to sit down with them and ask them, I have this manifesto.
Yes.
Mumba was a total failure.
Pardon. Pardon. You see, you can even learn from a failure, because
Yes.
he did not fail in everything.
Yes.
He failed in some aspects,
Yes.
but he did not fail in everything.
That's true.
And he can even tell you
Yes.
the reasons why he failed is A, B, C, D.
Yes.
So the
And
reason
you
why
can learn from that.
exactly
That's
the
true.
reason why Chelule is failing is
Yes.
because maybe he said Mumba failed,
Mumba failed.
he could not consult from him.
That is true.
He should have gone to him and
Yeah.
asked him, what are the challenges that you faced? What are the hurdles?
That's true.
That is one.
So that I can work on.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because I think if he would have done that, he would understood.
And yeah.
One of the fierce competitors of Kevin Chelule
Yes.
is here, Javan Botich.
Yes.
I believed in his ideas.
Yes.
And I still believe in his ideas.
Yes.
Ever since Chelule got into power,
Yes.
he's never called Javan to a table.
Yes.
To have coffee with him and discuss with him and tell him,
Yes.
Javan, I had this and this manifesto. And that is the same thing I'm planning.
Yeah.
If I win, of which I'm praying to God that I win,
Exactly.
I'll call Ojamong, and I'll call Kangwato, and I'll call Ojamong and ask them, I had these ideas. This is the skeleton. Kindly add the
Flesh it.
eyes,
Flesh it.
add the flesh,
Yes.
add the legs,
Exactly.
everything.
Nice.
That is what I'm planning to do. And that is where Chelule failed. And I intend to do the same. I intend to call Chuchu,
Yes.
call Gift,
Yes.
call Matelong, call Mumba, the so-called the guy you're calling a failure. He's not a failure, my friend. He led Kabianga for 2 years and he understands where the
And
problems
he was
were.
the best student overall.
Exactly. So we need to identify.
Yes.
Where he failed,
Yes.
and identify what problems he faced.
Yes.
Because we're always saying that administration is oppressing us, and that is what Kangot always says.
Yes.
But we need to know the oppression, because the oppression comes from Tangu 2013, when Gift was the president of the University College, up to this point. That is I think what made the current SGC fail.
Yes.
Yeah.
OJ, please.
Yes, thank you, Bwana Boris. I wish to appreciate Kangwato for upgrading me.
Yes.
He says
Glory.
That, yeah, he says that I'm supposed to be vying for MCA.
Yes. And you're super for that.
And not for president. First of all, I wish to inform him that MC is a very small seat for me.
Yes.
Yes, I can't go for such things.
Yes.
Maybe they're meant for people like him.
Yeah. It's nice, man.
Because he's worried that I'm so concerned about outside things.
Yes.
That is the vision.
Yeah.
Because we just can't talk about inside here, and parts of our problems inside here as well. We can receive help from outside.
Yes.
Number two, he has mentioned a very important person in my life.
Yes.
He has mentioned Titus Adongosi.
Yes.
That was the first student leader of the University of Nairobi.
Yes.
He does not know that is my brother from home. When Adongosi was the chair of SONU,
Yes.
his deputy was one Isaac Ruto,
Yes.
the former governor of Bomet.
Yes.
Dungosi was with Kinababa and the other guys.
Yes.
Should come and ask me, and I will give him very meaningful information about the likes of Titus Adongosi.
Adongosi.
And where he began from and
Yeah.
where he ended
Exactly.
and where he's resting currently now.
So you're saying he should see you?
Let him come and ask me. I will tell him.
Nice.
I
You give the
will
rudiments.
give him
The rudiments.
his eulogy, his own
Exactly.
story about Titus Adongosi and what he did in that government and what led to his demise.
Yes.
My message when I was saying that is simply that we should have a broad vision
Yes.
of leadership, and we should look at leadership in its totality, not momentary leadership or short-term leadership.
Yes.
But I want to concur with them in some points. Rating the current student governing council out of 10, as you
1 to 10.
as you have alluded,
Yes.
I give them half.
A half.
Perhaps.
That is 5.
5 out of 10.
Yes.
And it is because I will agree with some problems that the current governance has faced.
Yes.
They have talked of disunity.
Yes.
They have talked of power struggle.
Power struggle.
And those are basic issues in leadership.
Yes.
It is not only in the Kabianga Student Governing Council. We have seen it in the national government.
Yes.
We have seen it in other units of governance.
Yeah.
And we shall continue seeing it.
That's true.
They have talked about not fighting for students. They have said a lot to do with oppression.
Yes.
That will only be achieved if the government was united.
That's true.
But what I'm concerned is not what they faced or what they failed.
Yes.
What should be our concern is how did they fail, where did they fail, what can we do to meet these failures and solve them
Yes.
in the nearby future. Thank you.
Thank you so much, OJ, and thank you so much, Peter Maina, and thank you so much, Otieno. Our viewers and everyone who is watching us from where they are, keep in touch and keep on watching. We are going for a short break. Welcome back to UoK Political Arena, our esteemed and respected and also loving viewers there back home, and also who are following us through the social media YouTube account. We have got Mr. Tendo Kangwato, we have got MP Peter Maina, and OJ Alex. OJ or AJ? OJ. OJ Alex O.
A student in the university.
The university. Oh, nice. It's the. Oh, nice. Now, I've got some questions floated by our comrades back home. And the first question goes to Kangwato here. A comrade is asking that, Kangwato, you have talked about unity in the SGC. Now you are campaigning alone, and the other executives to be are campaigning alone. How are you going to unite all of you once elected? Kangwato, once elected.
Thank you so much. I want to respond this way to that question. We are comrades of goodwill, and that one is an insinuation that I'm campaigning alone. I have got my team.
Yes.
And I had a plan of releasing a press this evening.
Yes.
Of which I will be unveiling my team and my members.
Yes.
That I have in the lineup.
Yes.
So whoever is trying to say that Kangwato is campaigning alone is a continental liar. Lastly, because I have to be as brief as possible, lastly on responding to that, for you to unite people you're working with, you must demonstrate that you are actually capable of doing that. I have led, of course, as Assistant Secretary General in University of Kabianga's Student Teachers Association, and I united the leadership that was there, and we delivered. There is something called loyalty attestation. You have to be loyal. Are you getting it? That brings me back to the things, the virtues that I mentioned. The virtue of humility, the virtue of simplicity, the virtue of love. Okay? So love is a supreme symbol of unity. Likewise, to the presidency is also a supreme symbol of unity. Once we are elected, I will have to come around one table and speak to my fellow executive members and agree. When you are simple, when you are humble, when you are loving, when you are kind, there's nothing that can prevent you from getting united. Thank you.
Thank you, Kangwato. Mr. OJ.
Yes.
There's a question here that I would like to ask you. I think a comrade that just followed in You just allow me look at it.
Questions have answers. You have the questions, I have the answers.
You have the answers. Kindly. Somebody's asking here that leadership is all about action rather than words. As aspiring aspirant or even candidate, which areas in UoK will you call for action rather than mere words?
Great. That's a great question. But leadership is far away from words, but action. I will start by saying, or I respond to that question by saying, the history, history is very important.
Yes.
As when you talk of actions, which actions?
Yes.
Ojamong is not a chick in leadership or politics.
Yes.
Ojamong is a cock that is crowing. I've been in the Congress that is outgoing.
Yes.
And it is recorded in history that Ojamong led a petition
Yes.
to the Students' Governing Council.
Yes.
And it is in history, it is documented, it is
But the
recorded.
crowd led it.
It is Ojamong who led the petition.
nice.
You can ask them. They will tell you.
That's so nice.
My name is there.
Yes.
And the issues that we were addressing in the petition are as clear as snow.
Crystal clear.
We wanted A, B, C, D to be done.
Black and white.
Get to the Congress.
Yes.
Ask what has Ojamong done in the Congress.
Yes.
We are going out of our term.
Yes.
There is only one motion that has been debated in the Congress.
Yes.
That has followed all the formal structures and governance ways
Yes.
to be tabled for discussion.
Yes.
And it has been moved by none other than
Yes.
Ojamong.
Yes.
I will tell you more about the motion in
Yes.
short.
Yes.
Therefore, when you talk of actions, what actions? Ojamong does not beat around the bush when it comes to politics.
Yes.
Ojamong deals with real
Straight to the
political
point.
issues.
Nice.
He does not beat around the bush, doing A, B, C, D,
Yes.
telling stories, making noise, running around.
Yes.
No. Ojamong sits down and asks questions
Yes.
that are much relevant and
Yes.
deals with them.
That's nice.
That is me.
Thank
And
you, sir.
therefore, when you ask of actions,
Yes.
my actions are there. My clips are public and on air.
Yes.
More are coming.
Nice.
Yes.
We're waiting
Yes.
so much.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. You have got a question to Mr. Peter Maina, MP. Mandeleo Pap. Oh, nice.
50% before we get into office.
Oh, nice. That's so nice. That's so nice. Nice. So the question is this: that somebody is asking that he needs you to be clear, very clear, crystal clear, and black and white. If helping the community or the comrades first is the priority. Charity begins at home. This is directed to Peter Maina. I need clarity on Garisha Ploti. Our school is full of that, while the association is out of school. Yes. That's the word, Mr. Peter Maina.
Thank you.
The school is full of that.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I think the student was asked that.
Yes.
He has
comrade.
not done a comprehensive research
Yes.
on Garisha Ploti
Oh, nice.
because he does not know what Garisha Ploti stands for.
Tell them.
Garisha means rectify,
Rectify.
and Ploti is an acronym.
Nice.
Ploti is not what you're thinking about. Stop being shallow. As a
Nice.
comrade,
Nice.
you are enlightened. You are a
Absolutely.
student. I think what they should have done, they should have gone and researched and asked themselves, what does Ploti stand for?
Yes.
Ploti is an acronym
Yes.
that stands for peak, litter, out to
Yes.
inside. And litter in that essence is in quotes.
Yes.
Is litter in anything.
Yes.
It can be litter, the literal litter,
Yes.
in terms of garbage,
Yes.
which we've tried to do, but we
Yes.
saw we never had. It was never sustainable.
Yes.
And when something is not sustainable, you need to sit back, do your homework,
Yeah.
and come up with a comprehensive plan.
Yes.
Garisha Ploti is not a political organization. It's an NGO, non-governmental organization.
We call them social enterprises.
Thank you.
Yes.
Garisha Ploti, its membership spans from comrades from within Kabianga,
Yes.
and also comrades even from around Africa.
That is
Because I formed Garisha Ploti after I attended
Yes.
the Global Landscape Forum
Yeah,
in
nice.
UN.
Yes.
And part of my membership, some of them are even coming from France, and I'll be tabling with you a proposal that I have to the management.
Yes.
The University of Lille, Catholic University of Lille,
Yes.
are asking for a partnership
in France.
In France,
Oh, nice.
are asking for
Lille.
partnership.
Lille.
Lille.
Oh, nice.
Are asking for partnership between Kabianga in the School of Agriculture, Economics, and Natural Resources
Yes.
for us to partner.
Yes.
So we were trying to clear litter in almost every aspect. We started with collecting garbage in the hostels. We saw that was not a comprehensive, it was not sustainable because the county government will give you one truck.
Yes.
When you go to one dump site like that one in Kapmazo, there around Prestige, you collect that one, the truck gets filled.
Yeah.
You try to tell them, can we increase the number of trucks?
Yes.
They said,
It becomes difficult.
it becomes difficult because there's a contractor who's been given that job. Another thing,
Yes.
recently we had a strike
Yes.
about when Dennis Mukasa passed on.
Yes, I recall.
Most of us, when they had the first gunshot, where did they run to? The community.
The community.
Some of us even had meals in those houses.
Yes.
If we didn't have a good relationship with the community,
Yes.
something that I've been fighting for since 2018 May.
Up to now.
Up to now.
Yes.
Another thing, some people have been saying that I helped a girl, a lady named Faith, to join Form 1.
Yeah.
And it is not relevant to Kabianga. I want to ask these people a question.
Yes.
If you, right, I was in Form 1 in 2010.
Yes.
I'm an old bee. I was in Form 1 in 2010.
Yes.
Right now I'm in Kabianga. Do they want to tell me that lady in Chepkosilen will not join Kabianga someday?
She will.
She will, because that is her hope.
Yes.
And she told me that she wants to become a lecturer, and I want her to meet the VC.
Yes.
Because I want her to feel encouraged.
Yeah, that's true.
Another thing is here.
Yes.
I was doing that because that is called provocative leadership.
Yes.
You provoke people to do something. That is what I've said. Pick leader out to incite.
Yes.
I've been inciting the other leaders.
Yes.
The chairman is here. Javan is here.
Oh, nice.
You also here, you are a leader.
Oh, nice.
I've been provoking you so that you can come up
Yeah.
and also help the community. That is what I've been trying to do.
I've been joining you.
That point
That's
is
nice.
this one.
Yes.
What I've been trying to do was,
Yeah.
we helped Faith. We publicized it, and I'm not regretting.
Yes.
You know why? That is an NGO.
Yes.
We are trying to attract more funds.
Yeah.
So that in preparation, if I become the president of UoK,
Yes.
the funds that I would have attracted
Yeah.
will be helping Kangwato to
What
pay
of
fee. That is what I've been trying to do. That is what I've been trying to do. So I hope I've answered that question.
Very well. So we have got it's okay. We have got another question to Mr. Kangwato. Mr. Kangwato, Senator Kangwato. And the question is, Mr. Kangwato, comrades have been asking, they have been in a quagmire, they're asking, what is the meaning of this comrade of goodwill? What is goodwill to you, Mr. Kangwato?
Thank you so much.
What is goodwill to you, Kangwato?
Thank you so much. Before I respond to that, people like Onyamong are talking of history,
Yes.
chicks and chicken.
Yes.
Now, I want to respond.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Welcome.
And a comrade of goodwill is a revolutionary phrase and a slogan being used in universities, not only University of Kabianga, but in the entire country. A comrade of goodwill means an individual who takes the risk and challenge of fighting for the betterment of the fellow comrades without regard for the personal gain or personal injury or pain.
Yes.
A comrade of goodwill is an individual, okay?
Yes.
Who recognizes that is in a position to fight, go hungry for others to eat.
Goodwill.
Okay? A comrade of goodwill
Yes.
can go without sleep for others to sleep.
Yes.
A comrade of goodwill is one who is ready to demonstrate to the whole world that what is wrong, even if he's saying it alone. And what is right, even if everyone in the world
Yes.
agrees with it.
Yes.
Now, a comrade of goodwill,
Am I one of them?
you are one of them.
Oh, nice.
You are a journalist of goodwill.
Oh, nice.
So before I put myself at the risk of repeating my sentiments,
Yes.
of which, of course, my inner is at the risk of repeating what other people have said.
Yes.
We have got those comrades of goodwill
Yes.
and the comrades of badwill.
Yes.
A comrade of badwill is one who has those traits, the vices we are talked about,
Yes.
that are not required in leadership.
Yes.
A comrade of goodwill is fighting individuals, as I put it,
Yeah.
instead of fighting against ideas.
Yes.
If there is something Kangwato has done which is not pleasing you, that is exactly what you need to talk about. That Kangwato, you have done A, B, C, D, and they are not right.
Yes.
You don't come out insulting your fellow comrades.
Or had been the past.
And
Yes.
a comrade of goodwill feels that he is the person who is more important than the rest. We are all equal. We are the first and foremost comrades of this great university.
Yes.
And therefore we need to treat each other equally.
Yes.
Now comrades of badwill are relegated to dustbin of history,
Oh.
and they are buried in the cemetery of forgetfulness.
Mr. OJ, it is so hot. It is so hot. And the comrade asking a question here, Mr. OJ. He's asking that it was on air that Mr. OJ was to go finance. What happened, Mr. OJ, that made you to go for presidency? Because like a peer pressure thing, he's asking like that.
Oh yeah, peer pressure, an
Yes.
old man like me?
He's asking like that.
No, not peer pressure.
Answer him.
I'm an old man.
Yes.
First of all, you are not honest.
Yes.
You are saying it was on air.
Yes.
I told you to go for finance.
On air,
Which air?
Yes, on air, not mean the physical air.
I know,
the-
but you must be implementing
Yes.
the public domain.
Yeah.
Ojamong has never been anywhere and tell anyone that he will vie for finance, he will
Yes.
go for finance.
Yes.
And I will say it in my statement that I'm going to give last,
Yes.
that there is no special pedigree to hold any position of leadership. It depends on what is sending you into it.
Yes.
And if there is anybody who's dreaming that Ojamong was going for finance, let him shun away from such dirty dreams.
That's not true.
That is not true.
That's a lie.
This is a presidential debate. I'm not here for finance. I'm here for.
That is nice. I like that. I like question to that is allow me, just Mr. OJ.
Yeah.
Don't feel so offended because the question here to these two individuals.
There is no problem.
And he's asking that. And even I involve you.
To them, but you want
Even
to
if
add-
I'll involve you.
There is no problem.
Yes, they're asking that that to MP and Kangwato, we have had your academics prowess being brought to question. Sometimes you as dwarfs. You really have marks. Let them answer.
For them?
And for you first, you have what marks?
Oh my God. You should not ask that.
Oh, nice. It's an answer.
I'm a student. No, not me.
Yes.
Why has the question been directed
Oh.
to them? Boris, when Ojamong produces this transcript,
Yes.
you just look at it. You don't need to
Ashoka.
calculate. You don't need to calculate.
Ashoka.
You just look at it and you say,
Sledgehammer.
pass.
Oh, nice.
The question is for them.
Yes, kindly. Chip in.
Thank you very much, Abuya.
Yes, yes.
You know, in politics,
Yeah.
there's so many ways of leading your opponents
Yes.
astray. And it's also in the 48 rules of power.
Yes.
If you've read,
You told me one. I can recall.
of course. You lead them astray
Yeah.
into a land where they'll never even come back.
Yes.
What I decided to do was very simple. You know, my competitors here, I knew they were going for the same seat as me.
Yes.
And I had to employ a few tactics.
Yes.
I found one of a comrade of goodwill around, and I invited him for a meeting.
Yes.
Then he asked me, "Do you have marks?"
Yes.
I told him I don't have marks. The following day, it was in the news, in social media,
Yeah.
all over that I don't have marks, but I knew what I was doing.
Yes.
That is a tactic. My marks are intact.
Yes.
Last year, I want to make it clear.
Yes, make it clear.
Last year, during the last elections, I was vying for delegate position in the School of Natural Resources, and my academics records or
Yes.
documents were put into question, and I knew it was politics. I didn't have 2 marks.
Yes.
I didn't have. I had two missing marks,
Yes.
and so I could not calculate my marks, and I knew I had a problem, and I was attacked. I was defeated, and I went back
You could not calculate your marks.
because I had 2 missing marks.
So you could not calculate them.
You cannot calculate without 2 missing marks. You get the point?
I get you.
Then I was told that I had forged my academics papers.
Credentials, yes.
I went to my HOD.
Yes.
She cleared me.
Yes.
I went to the dean.
Yes.
He cleared me.
Yes.
I was referred to the returning officer,
Yes.
Dr. Kibet.
Yes.
He again cleared me.
Yes.
And
You
he
are
said,
fit.
exactly.
A good
I even
boy.
had a disciplinary issue.
Yes.
And I know it was politics.
Yes.
And the guy who wrote a letter,
Yes.
and I was told,
Yes.
was my opponent here.
Kangwato.
Because he feared that this year,
Vibrant.
fire was coming.
Fire.
Fire was coming. He wrote a letter. I can, we need to make things clear.
Yes.
We need to make things clear.
Yes.
He wrote a letter to SEC, and I don't blame SEC under the chairmanship of Oginga.
Yes.
Because SEC, they wrote a letter on Thursday afternoon to fight my credentials.
Yes.
On Friday, it was Idul Fitri.
I respect that.
On Friday, I could not get cleared by my dean because my dean it was on a holiday.
Yeah.
On Saturday, it was a weekend,
Yeah.
and they were printing ballot papers on a Saturday.
Could not be there.
On Sunday,
Yes.
it was a weekend again. I could not
could not
clear
be there.
myself.
Yes.
On Monday, when I cleared myself,
Yes.
I even have the records. I cleared myself.
And you were ready to go.
Then the returning officer told me that
Yes.
they had already printed my ballot papers. After that, my school never had any election because there were no ballot papers,
Yes.
and the only 3 candidates who qualified.
Yes.
And even if you visit my school,
You are a very confident
relax, my
liar.
brother.
Just
Relax, my brother. Relax, my brother. You will have your time to rebuttal. You will have your time to rebuttal. You will have your time to rebuttal. You see my point. When that happened, I decided let me cool down.
Yes.
I even quitted, as in I didn't even participate in the previous elections.
Yes.
I went back, and once beaten, twice shy.
Yes.
I went back, sat down, did my exams,
Yes.
wrote all my names well.
And even you're going for, I met you today going for another one.
You get?
Yes.
I wrote my exams well.
Yes.
Right now I have a red file
Yes.
that I'll be unveiling soon with all my marks. First year marks,
Open.
second year marks, everything in order.
For
And the
curiosity.
letter of clearance
Yes.
from the disciplinary issue that I had because they had said that I'd forged my papers.
Yes.
And I've been seeing it moving around.
We'll make it public,
I'll only make it public to the relevant authority.
and we'll wait. Will we be able to see?
Of course I will.
Oh, thank
I'll
you.
give it to you. You'll show it.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Mr. Kangwato, I have been seeing you burning, and you're waiting for this. Allow me to ask you one question. Kindly. Somebody asking here that Kangwato, you are going to change SGC to something else unexpected, or transit it abnormally to confront existing platforms, or transform it into political hotpoints rather than academic institution. Is that a question really?
Thank you so much. I want to respond.
Do you get that? Me, I don't understand the.
I get what
You get it?
one is talking
Then you're
about.
smart.
I want to say that I remember with nostalgia.
Yes.
And I want to say, before I say what I remember, is that Maina, your level of dishonesty is completely and extremely notorious.
Thank you. Thank you.
I am saying that because Maina, you have got the courage and guts to insinuate that I wrote a letter which I never wrote.
You did.
But I want to say this, Mr. Maina. If people are saying that you are an academic dwarf, you can't blame Kangwato for that.
Thank you.
It was crystal clear
Yes. Black and white.
that Maina
Yeah.
decided to pin his posters before it was cleared by the SEC.
Yes.
Okay? So why is he insinuating that Kangwato was involved in writing letters? That one is completely absurd and ridiculous. I want to say that next time when you are blowing one trumpet, blow it to another direction. I had been into the ballot. Mine has never been on any ballot.
Yes.
And you
So
lost
I
terribly.
know the qualification.
And you lost terribly. And the next one he withdrew without reasons.
The reason
Yes.
I'm not here to discuss when I was on the ballot, because my name was removed from the ballot. But the main point here is that I had been on the ballot, okay? Unlike Maina. So Maina, we are two different people. And I want to say this. I know the qualification. I passed in first year. That's why I was on the ballot. In second year, I'm overqualified. So whoever is trying to say that Kangwato is not qualified,
Yes.
that person must be an ape from the zoo. I want to
Are they from
respond
where?
lastly to that question
Yes. Yes.
of turning SGC.
Yes. It's a
Okay.
hot point.
I want to make it clear
Yes.
this way, okay? I talked of Career Week, organizing Career Week where representatives will be invited to speak with comrades. Let's say a representative from Ministry of Education, from TSC will be coming here to speak with education students. This one is an event that will be organized at Pavilion. So it is not only School of Education, but in all other faculties we'll be inviting individuals from different fields to speak with us, especially even fourth years, to let them know about what is expected of them once they graduate and get out of campus. Okay? Yes. I also talk of weekly newspaper. This weekly newspaper will be produced on a daily basis, on a weekly basis.
Like a journal,
on Monday.
Yes.
A copy will be served to different offices. A copy will be given to DVC, to the Vice Chancellor, and even placed by the gate for comrades to buy.
Yes.
This newspaper will not be costly because it will be costing 10 bob or 20 bob. Students will be expressing their views and writing scripts on those papers, okay? And the administration will be reading the complaints of comrades. Information will be sufficient for us. I also talked of improving STC. STC is pathetic. STC should be treated like any other hotel because these people get more customers even than hotels that are out there. And therefore, when you get into STC, after exactly 2 weeks of me being in the office, table mats will be erected on tops of the tables, jugs of water, glasses of water, salt and everything. I also talked of improving the mess. Students have complained that in the mess, they only take one type of meal. If it is mchele, it is mchele every lunchtime. We must tell the administration in the language they understand, because I use non-violent means to articulate issues. Therefore, we'll have to be on around one table with them and explain it to them to give us a balanced diet at the mess so that our students can be comfortable. I also talked of strengthening the professional associations like PDA, Chakika, UoK, the Accounting Student Association, etc. I also talked about even the campus newspapers. Basically, what I'm trying to say is that I've captured a manifesto, okay, which I'm documenting. The gentleman was saying that his manifesto is in the head. Anyone who has gone to school should be in a position to recognize that everything you're talking about, even if it is in your mind, should be placed on a paper, on a document for future reference. So comrades will come to me and tell me that, Mr. Kangwato, in your manifesto, you talked of A, B, C, and D. You have not delivered. Therefore, I will be able to come before the people and defend myself. Not coming here and telling us that you are intelligent enough to have your manifesto in the head.
Yes.
That one you can only tell a primary kid, not a university student. As I finish,
kindly want to just
all these things
yes.
that I've talked about.
Yes, yes.
If somebody is saying that I'm turning university into whatever they are calling
hot
it,
point,
then that person must also be an ape from the zoo.
Ojamong.
Before you need to extend to me the same courtesy.
Yes.
My friends talking about Marx, previous elections.
Yes.
Kangwato is dismissing history.
Yes.
But I want to remind them, but they have just discovered that I'm dealing with tadpoles.
You are qualified, overqualified.
I want to remind them one thing.
Yes.
That when
Ule.
the election is coming.
Yes.
I've been to the ballot, I've been through.
Yes.
Yes. When
Ojamong, question very fast. From a point of experience, why do you think you are not the one going to kill SDC? Meaning somebody is painting you to be able to kill SDC.
That guy has a doomed mind.
Yes.
His mind is dark.
Yes.
He needs to get out and change his...
And clear it.
And unless he will elaborate on the how.
Yes.
How can Ojamong kill? I cannot come to contest for presidency.
Yes.
Kill the governance of the council.
Yes.
The role of a president is well articulated in the constitution.
Yes.
And out of that, I'll do other extra things to bring life to the students, not to kill.
Yes.
I'm not a murderer.
Thank you, Coach Ojamong. And doing very fast and finishing, and I'd like to ask you another question as I move to Mr. Kangwato here. Fabrand Ojamong, what should we expect new from you as a leader? New.
At this time,
That you've never seen before.
I should respond to that at this time.
Yes, yes. New.
New.
Yes.
Allow me give it briefly.
Briefly.
Thank you.
Kindly.
Now,
I'm patient.
thank you for the same. Now, I have a document. It will be made a public document as soon as possible. It is a short document of about 13 pages, but I won't dig deep into it. I'll just give a few highlights
Yes.
on what I intend to bring new.
Yes, new.
The term is new,
New, not old.
and this is it.
Nice.
And that is why I talked of history.
Yes.
You cannot dismiss history in leadership and
Yes.
politics. History is a mirror. You look
Back and reflect
and reflect.
the future.
What do you do
Yes.
for the future? And this is it. You have seen our national government put its agenda in things people call Big Four.
Yes.
Ojamong has his 3.
Only 3. Only 3. For 2 semesters.
3.
Only 3.
And part 1 will be, and my manifesto is legal.
Legal.
Number 1.
Yes.
Because as we talk of leadership, we look at legal issues.
Legality.
It has all relevant articles or areas that should be referred
Yes.
as far as the constitution is concerned.
Yes.
And therefore, it is a manifesto or an agenda or a vision or a dream
Yes.
that Ojamong has regarding Article 14, Section 2 of the UoK Constitution, Article 5, Section or Roman H of the Constitution, and Article 11 of the Constitution, Part 2, Part A, B, C, D, and I. And Part A will take social reforms.
What do you mean?
Listen to me.
Yes, I'm getting you.
I'm on air.
Thank you.
Part A is social reforms.
Yes.
And the preface of my dream is drawn from an argument
Yes.
from Tony Blackshaw's literature.
Literature.
The community.
Tony Black Shoes.
The community.
Yes.
That would, if you read it, it is a very relevant, clear
Article.
Clear on how Ojamong is going to deal with social issues affecting students, affecting the community.
Yes.
You see, my brother here, he was attacked by helping a little lady from the community.
Yes, yes.
And I'm happy with what he said.
Yes.
At the end of the day, the community counts
Yes.
in our existence and in our welfare inside here.
They make up the system.
I mean, from where do we buy food?
Exactly. From the community. We just have to give back.
It is our young brothers that
We have to give back.
motorbikes.
Yes.
That is there. So the community is very important in it.
Yes.
And therefore, in my agenda and in my dream, my first part is social reforms.
You have
It's not-
daydreams.
It is okay. It is okay. You know, maybe
Yes, yes.
You know, Kangoto walks on foot from. He doesn't buy food.
He's a citizen. So he doesn't stand for the community.
We have Mama Kibanda outside here. We
Yes.
buy burger from there.
Yes.
I walk to butchery.
Yes.
We walk these,
He buys a good piece of meat.
motorbikes.
Yes.
They don't come from Kangoto's village.
Yes.
It is the community.
Ah, yeah. Don't kill me. Don't kill me, my friend. Don't kill me.
My first part is social reforms.
Yes.
Let me elaborate a bit.
Very fast, very fast.
Yeah.
Skeleton, very
What
fast.
does it mean when I talk about the community?
Yes.
Listen to this.
Yes. But I thought you should be having our fingertips.
Yeah, I understand them. I won't read. I'm just taking the point.
Yes. Oh, thank you.
So I will look for you four things.
Yes.
Number one is community consciousness.
Yes.
Number two is class consciousness.
Yes.
We have number three, consciousness of the class.
Yes.
And we have number four, consciousness of the community.
Yes, yes.
Leave alone this with the standings. Social reforms, listen to this, institutions and other bodies established in society
Yes.
can be very powerful tools that can be used to stabilize communities in matters of integration
Yes.
and unity,
Yes.
financial establishments, and more so social education.
Yes.
The great University of Kabianga is not left out in this, although it has not been practical over
Over ages, yeah.
Yes.
Behind, yeah.
So Article 5, Section or Roman 8 of the Constitution provides this. That article provides that you as a student here,
Yes.
you can use legal means,
Yes.
all legal means at your disposal, as long as you take the term legal, to go out and to source anything, whether
Anything.
finances,
Any
whether
support,
resources,
any.
that you can bring it in this institution,
Yes.
and it can be of help to the
To the
institution.
comrades.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm taking you through.
Very fast, kindly.
Yeah, very fast, very fast.
You have got like some. Yes.
There is
We're
no
running out of
problem.
time, kindly.
Therefore, in the social part, I address such issues.
Yes.
How can we involve the community
Yes.
inside here, and how can the community benefit
From us.
by the existence of this institution?
Yes, that is called, I think I studied that under something called social corporate responsibility.
It is nice.
Very
So
true.
If you start it, I'll be able to revive it.
Yes.
And there is a lot to discuss in that part. And
Yes.
when first this document will be made a public document,
Yes.
students will have an opportunity to read.
Yes.
Part two of my dream is rental reforms.
Yes.
And when I say rental reforms, that is common knowledge.
Yes.
Students know what problems we face
Yes.
in matters of residence,
Yes.
both inside and
also outside.
And it is well elaborated.
Yes.
If I may light a few, I talk of mixing villagers and villagers. I mean students and villagers. In the past, seen problems that have risen from
Death
that.
of our friend Dennis.
Yeah, so I'm asking, is there a means that this can be controlled or minimized from level?
Yes.
So that, or even if it happens in some instances, it can be mitigated or controlled.
Yes.
Number two, I talk of rent standardization.
Yes.
We mean in some houses we spend, what we pay for is not equal to the services we receive. And I'm into that. I talk of security issues outside the institution.
Yes.
I talk about poor facilities. I
Yes.
talk the student, because when we talk about rental reforms, I include the student center because that's where we get our meals, we get our.
Yes.
So the student center, by the time I was drafting this thing, it was in a mess.
Yes.
Therefore, I wish to address that place be upgraded.
Yes.
To fit the students.
Yes.
You know,
Allow
I
me
talk
just.
about our benches around the institution.
Yes,
I
yes.
talk about such, and then my last part
Yes.
of my dream will be the constitution.
Yes.
Because I've been in the Congress, and and if you look at our experience and our problems, part of them are legal, and therefore I've examined this document in my own
Understanding.
Yeah, and I've looked where the loopholes, what can we change,
Yes.
and I about 4 or 6 places in the constitution
Kindly.
that ought to be changed to make the activities of the student governing council efficient or speedy.
Yes.
And that is basically.
Peter Maina, please come in. What should we expect new from you?
Let us go.
I want it to be short and sweet. Straight to target.
I came with PowerPoint.
Hit it.
I came with PowerPoint. I came with what?
PowerPoint. Nice. Very fast, kindly.
First thing,
Yes.
I'd like
Very,
to pose some questions to him, but
Yes.
he'll debate later.
yes. That is. I'll give you that at the last bit. Just give me what new are you bringing. What should we expect new from you?
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you. The first thing is,
What new are you
what
bringing?
new am I bringing?
Yes.
I'm going to bring UoK.
Yes, forgotten.
Yes. Come in. Yes.
What I'm going to do,
Yes.
you know, I have documented my piece,
Yes.
department by department. We
Yes.
have order. And let me
But
give
in
you-
a skeleton, in a nutshell.
Exactly, that's what I want to
Yes.
ask you, because this is PowerPoint.
Yes, yes.
And as I go.
Yeah.
My brother here has celebrated very nicely.
Yes.
He's going to have social reforms,
Yes.
which I told you when we were beginning that it's Mandeleo Pap. 50% before you get into
Into office.
his manifesto. I've already achieved the first phase. That is a third of it.
Yes.
Thank you. Second, I'm going to look around and work out and come up with a work plan over how to have UoK investment scheme.
Yes. Investment scheme.
UoK investment scheme.
Yes.
With the advice of corporate university,
Yes.
bank,
Yes.
equity bank, which are our main bankers.
Yes.
We're going to have UoK investment scheme whereby all students, because we've been saying, we are crying, we were like crying babies, we are crying and saying that the institution,
Yes.
our president here, Chelule, is not the signatory of that account.
Yes.
That you always pay 500 shillings or 1,000 shillings to that.
I know
account.
it. Yes.
I'm going to come up with UoK investment scheme that can be done either privately or internally.
So how will you tell us, Mr. Maina?
What it will help us with is, we'll be depositing money. We'll be investing. I don't need an investor, a very good investor.
Yes. 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 Thank you.
We'll be investing. The same money is what we'll be using to offset the HELB loan. Because you know, once you clear campus and you default paying the HELB loan
Yes.
by 1 year,
Yes.
in the 13th month, you'll you'll get charged 5,000 shillings, a penalty,
Yes.
5,000 shillings if you fail by the 13th month to pay HELB. That is one challenge. And I'm sure we are like 1,000 graduates who are going to graduate in the 2019 graduation.
What if they run with the kitty? They run away with the kitty,
No,
with the
who's going
funds.
to win the kitty?
You know, human beings are human
No,
beings.
no. We are going to have that is something we're going to do in consultation with the finance office.
You have good plans about it.
That is a plan.
Work plan.
That is one. Two, you know, we've Kangwatu talked about Ojamong being overambitious.
Yes.
But I don't disagree with him. We need to be overambitious. There's an organization that we are forming. We have KUSO, where our current president is the senior advisor. But whenever he has to attend a meeting, he needs to travel to Nairobi. We need to have our own KUSO. And the KUSO...
It is not that I'm ambitious. Kangwato has little dreams.
Thank you.
This is so nice, man. Bring it on. Bring it on. Bring it on. Bring it on.
On Friday,
Yes, on Friday.
I'll be traveling to Jaramogi Oginga University.
Ongodinga. In
I'm
Kisumu?
meeting Peter Oro, the current president.
Peter Oro.
We are working on an organization called LAREPSO.
LAREPSO.
Lake Region Economic Bloc Student Organization.
Yes.
Where we'll be having 300,000 students
Yes.
from tertiary institutions, not only in universities.
I hope I'll also be there.
Of course.
Oh, thank you.
Comrade.
Ah, nice.
Goodwill, of
Oh,
course.
good.
We will be having all students from polytechnics,
Yes.
teachers' colleges,
Yes.
where comrades of Goodwill are also in
Yes.
education. We also have teachers from teachers' colleges. All of them, we form one umbrella.
Yes.
And then we now elevate what we used to do in Marisha Puloti
Yes.
to now the Lake Region Economic Bloc. We will be selling the image of Kabianga. In case we have a student who is needy, we will be helping him not only within the presence of Kabianga, but within the entire counties. And if you don't know, LAREPSO, the Lake Region Economic Bloc, is constituted by 14 counties. And we are part of it. Kericho is part of it. Where do you come from?
I come from Lugunyanza.
You're part of
Just.
it. You're part of it.
Yes.
You're part of that.
Just
Under
down here.
LAREPSO, we'll be having LAREPSO Festival.
Yes.
LAREPSO Investment Summit.
Exactly.
Where now these politicians who are flaunting money,
Money, they can-
national politics,
Yes.
that is all will be tapping the money.
Their money.
And I'm sure,
Yes.
one day Kangwato,
Yes.
if you fail to pay fee,
Yes.
I'll be there.
Thank you. Thank you.
I still have my point. I still have my point.
Yes.
You are giving much time.
It's coming to you.
You give the time. Abu,
Yes. You record.
Abu.
Knock it on. Yes.
another point is that Kangwato has been talking about student center.
Yes.
I told him we need to have a work plan. Those people in student center, you cannot go to them and tell and serve them a memo, tell them we need mats, table mats.
Yes.
We need glass plates.
Yes.
In my submission in this document, I have said that with the student center, within the first 2 weeks, if I get into office, what I'll do, I will go there, show them a sample, because I really don't feel, Kangwato was saying that some of the students, I think he was trying to imply that it is us and the current SGC that are not going to eat at that place, the current student center.
Yes.
It does not befit the standards of a comrade. And if you believe that that place befits the standards of a comrade, then you're leading us to the wrong direction.
Yes.
That place does not even befit
There's
the
a comrade.
standards of a village.
Kindly, yes. Just a minute. There's a comrade who. I can go a bit. There's a comrade who talked about before you came in. Ask me about the quality of service in the.
The quality of that place
Yes, at the
zero.
eatery.
Is at zero.
Yes.
At some point,
How can you uplift Mr.
what
Maina?
we'll do,
Yes.
we will call for a meeting with all of them.
Yes.
As the president of UoK.
Yes.
I'll invite the vice chancellor, the CEO.
Yes.
Because at one point I heard him say that if the public health officers come to student center,
Yes.
they'll close it.
They close it. They know it is
So
it's
he's in
unfit.
support of the idea that we upgrade it.
Yes.
The buildings are being upgraded. Maybe what the monk does not know.
Yes.
The buildings are being upgraded. But you're upgraded.
Yes.
Thank you. Because you were talking about upgrading it, and it was already been upgraded.
Yes.
But the point here is, hatuwezi hamisha nyani kwa msitu.
Yes.
Hii msitu ndogo,
Yes.
tupeleke nyani kwa msitu kubwa na tabia zile za
Za Kinyani.
Msitu.
Yes, yes.
So the point here is, hatuwezi kukakulia sahani imetobolewa kama slippers ya logic.
Yes. It is. Hatuwezi. Yes. Thank you.
Nataka tukule na sahani ya melamine.
Yes.
That's point number 1.
Yes.
Point number 2, we need to standardize the prices of food, but you need to have an action plan.
Yes.
You cannot standardize
Work
the
plan.
price of food.
Work
The
plan, you told me.
plan, lazima shule ianze kuproduce the food.
Yes.
Hizo kama ni viazi, kama ni nyama, shule ikuwe mpaka na kichinjio yake.
Yes.
Because if you sell the meat at a subsidized
It
price,
becomes cheaper.
the food will eventually become cheaper.
Yes.
So thank you very much.
Anytime. Mr. Kangwato, Firebrand.
Thank you so much.
Yes.
I want to say this. The problem with the two gentlemen is that they poorly interpret information.
Yes.
And I still say and repeat it that they can't blame me for that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Kangwato, what new are you bringing, Kangwato?
The new thing I'm going to bring in the SGC is this.
Yes.
If you read
Not even the SGC, to the comrades now. Kangwato.
I'm going to serve comrades when I'm in the SGC.
SGC, exactly.
Yes.
Kangwato, Firebrand. Continue, Kangwato. Yes.
If you read my manifesto,
Yes.
you will notice one thing, that they revolve around welfare of students.
Yes.
Okay? The other gentlemen are talking about community, you see?
Yes.
Yeah, he's talking about community, LAREPSO, blah, blah, blah. I don't understand.
Yes.
The vice chair is the one that serves
Yes.
welfare of students. So I'm going for that position.
Now
Yes.
listen to me. Now listen to me. Anyone who is passionate about the suffering of the people must recognize right now that comrades of the University of Kabianga are languishing. in misery.
Yes.
It is because of the welfare which is not looked upon.
Yes.
Anytime somebody talks about welfare, Mr. Maina, don't think that welfare involves money as you put it.
Yes.
Okay? Welfare is a wide term.
Yes.
In
Define it,
welfare,
Kangwato.
In my case here,
Yes.
is that students are deferring every academic year.
Yes.
Because they lack fees.
Yeah.
So I want to prevent that.
Yes.
We have always seen at the end of the semester, students are walking up and down with the performers collecting fees.
Yes.
We must recognize that we have got diverse backgrounds.
Yes.
And therefore, that passion in my heart is making me feel
It's burning.
that something should be done
Yes.
in this particular manner. Okay? I will love to connect students and link them to their respective counties. What are we going to do at the county?
Yes. We are going back to the
lobby
counties.
for help
Yes.
for these comrades.
Yes.
We must identify these comrades at the beginning of the semester. And this is what we'll do. Comrades who are orphans, partial and total orphans, we have got those comrades.
Like me.
Yes.
Yes.
There are those comrades who have referred more than 2 times.
Yes.
Some have referred once.
Yes.
So they are facing financial constraints.
Yeah, that's
which
true.
need to be solved. Now, when a comrade of goodwill who has come from home and has been given, let's say, 10,000 as a pocket money, it is very easy for him to contribute 100 bob or 50 bob, okay?
Yes.
Because he or she still has money.
Yes.
But now look at a comrade at the end of the semester.
Yes.
When you only have 100 bob. Yes.
Yes.
You can't contribute anything.
Difficult.
Now I have to minimize the number of performers that we always see at the beginning of the semester.
Yes.
So that when we started at the end of the semester, I mean.
Yes.
So when we started at the beginning of the semester,
Earlier.
let's say 5,000 students contributes 100 each.
Yes.
That will be 500.
1,000.
So what do
Kangwato.
I mean?
Yes.
Where are we going to? We're improving the student kitty.
Nice.
There is this
Kangwato.
nonsense I got from the recent SGC.
Yes.
That bursary should only be offered in first semester.
Yes.
These people are total failures.
Yes.
Because they must recognize that first semester
Yes.
and second semester are interrelated.
Yes.
So when you fail to clear fees in first
Semester.
and you fail to do exams,
Yes.
it will automatically
Yes.
affect second semester.
That's true.
And therefore, in my tenure,
Yes.
bursary will be offered in first semester
Yes.
and second semester.
That's true.
Then I'm explaining this for any ordinary comrade
Yes. Like me.
to understand that we'll be lobbying help. Why are we lobbying help? To improve the student kitty. We'll be having our daily, weekly newspaper. Students will be buying, of course, and the amount of money will
Why
be generating.
Kangwato? Why newspaper, Kangwato?
Listen to me.
Yes.
The amount of money they will be generating, okay,
Yes.
will be used to improve the student kitty.
Yes.
Do you get it?
Yes.
So my welfare of the student is catered for, and we'll be reducing number of deferment cases.
Yes.
This newspaper
Yes, Kangwato
is
now.
coming as a result of this reason.
Yeah.
Students are not informed.
Yes.
KU has TV.
Yes.
Other universities have got radio stations.
Yes.
But here in Kabianga,
We have
we
TV.
still don't afford that.
Yes.
Okay? So I feel it is important for us
Yes.
to have a weekly newspaper.
Yeah.
Why are we going to have weekly newspaper?
Yes, Kangwato.
So that comrades can write their scripts.
Yes.
They can launch their complaints through those papers.
Yes.
Anything they feel in their mind.
Yes.
So that administration can read
Yes.
what comrades are going through.
Yes.
Are we getting it?
Yes, that's true.
Then it will be advantageous for comrades,
Yes.
okay, to express themselves freely through that newspaper.
Yes.
So it will be beneficial socially,
Yes.
okay,
Yes.
and also beneficial financially,
Economically to the students.
to the student.
Yes.
Yes. And one last thing,
Yes.
I talked of satellite campuses.
Yes.
Whenever we are talking about comrades, we have to cover everywhere, all comrades.
Satellite.
So I cover
Key point.
satellite campuses. They are always forgotten. So that people just
We even forgot them.
inside here.
Yes.
Okay. Chilule's government forgot them.
Yes.
Government of Chilule forgot them.
Eh?
The government of
Chilule forgot them.
Forgot them. Okay. So we have to have inclusive leadership, where we'll be including comrades from the
Satellite campuses.
like Kapkatet,
Yes.
the
Sotik.
town campus,
Yes.
Sotik campus,
Yes.
Sigor, etc.
Oh, the
So we'll
Sigor.
be coming with them together. Listen to me.
Oh.
We will be coming together.
Yes.
And their ideas will be consolidated
Yes.
together with the ideas of comrades from the main campus.
Yes.
Then we'll be using them to make a decision.
Yes.
Decision that will take Kabianga to the next level.
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you, Kangwato. And as we are closing, I would like to ask Mr. Ojamong kindly, and Mr. Peter Maina and Firebrand Kangwato, Firebrand Peter Maina, and Firebrand OJ, I would like to you guys to ask one question. OJ, one question to anyone.
Before I ask you,
One question.
I've realized that what Kangwato has said in 3 hours, I said it in 1 sentence.
Yes.
My document shall come out, and it has all these stuffs. My friend is
Yes.
Copy in my manifesto.
Don't be a cry baby. Number 2, it's either Kangodo is too old or too young.
Yes.
Because what is Sigor? I've never heard of Sigor. Too old or too young, so I don't know.
Yes. Now come in, Mr. OJ. To anybody, Brand Peter Maina, and also
I'll ask a question
yes.
which will follow by maybe a sentiment or a neutral say.
Yes.
My question to the two of them,
Yes.
if they don't mind. And before us the question, we should recognize that, and as Kangwato has put it very well, that
Yes.
our problems inside here are finances.
Yes.
And when you say of finances, I love the way Maina put it. We cannot continue depending on the finances served to us or the students by the institution as far as from the government.
Yes.
What shall we do extra
Yes.
to bring these finances
Yes.
into the students' bodies?
Yes.
And as they answer that, I wish to say that leadership is leadership and anybody can ascend to power.
Yes.
I will wish that they work with anybody who will get into power.
Yes.
And I've heard them say, if I become president, if I become president. Ojamongo does not say
If.
I say when
I become. When, not if. Because if is 50-50.
Yeah, and when I become president,
Yes.
I shall work with anybody.
Nice. Brad.
Do I respond to his question?
Oh, he
Yes.
asked you. Oh, respond to it.
He has asked about where do we get the finances
Yes.
from to push our agenda.
Was that a question?
How, where, and
Exactly. It's
Yes.
about resources.
Yes.
First thing is, and I said this in the previous interview that was never aired
Yes.
because it was very controversial.
Controversial.
With conducting that platform.
Yes, yes.
I said something, and I shared with you.
Yes.
the point. We need to convert the current student center into a market,
Yes.
not a student center. Because if you can trust someone to sell pineapples,
Yes.
he can give you cholera.
Yes.
You can also trust someone like Abuya to sell you soup.
Yes. Thank you.
Visit to a market.
Yes.
Relax. You're just being too old. You're just being too old. Too old. Relax. Abuya, what is a business teacher? Student.
What is a business teacher?
he was a business teacher.
Yes, yes, Itamaina.
I said, and you started somewhere.
Yeah.
You used to sell shoes.
Yes.
What if you would have been given a platform somewhere there in student center on a Wednesday or on a Saturday?
Yes, to sell my
To
shoes.
sell your wares.
Yes.
Someone.
Yes.
Someone from like Sophia. Sophia comes from Masai land.
Yes.
He may be having beads
Yes.
or sandals made of like the Masai sandals.
Yes.
He can be given a platform to sell the shoes.
Yes.
And he will raise money from that to solve the problems that Kangoto is talking about.
Yes.
That is one. The second.
Kindly, very fast.
Second thing. The thing that we are doing working with the community. The NGO. That is where the funds will come from.
Yes.
And the funds will be helping the common comrade.
Yes.
So if they will, like what you were talking about the bursary kitty, increasing the bursary kitty,
Yes.
we'll be getting the funds from the national leaders or
Yes.
any other funds, whichever place. So if my brother Kangwato is old enough
Yes.
to even discuss about newspapers,
Yes.
you know, we are here. I think what he should have done, he should have gone for an interview with Papa G Films, iandikwe somewhere, and auzie comrades pale. Which one is more effective? Is it an interview on air, being posted on YouTube and being shared on WhatsApp platforms, or don't you have a smartphone, my brother? I believe you have a smartphone. And we are moving to the digital world. We cannot be taken back.
How do you know?
I don't even know. That is why he's advocating that we go back into history
Yes.
of Tejas Adungosi, where we'll be now reading the newspapers. What did Kangwato say last week? Whereby we can be having an interview online, we get interviewed, it gets edited, it's posted, someone reads it at the comfort of his house with only 10 MBs.
Not even 10, 0 point
0
something.
something MBs.
Yes.
Why are you talking about someone who cannot even raise money to buy mboga?
Yes.
shilingi 10?
Like me.
Uende ununue na gazeti ya shilingi 20.
Yes.
Does it even make sense?
Oh.
Recently, Kangoto was saying that people should boycott KYU news
Yes.
because it was biased. Again, KYU waende waandike gazeti za 1,000 copies. Wauze 20 shillings. Wangeka returns za 20,000, si ndio?
Yes.
akuja aseme it is biased, comrade will avoid. Look at the losses that KYU would have made.
Okay, to Kangwato.
That is what I'm talking about.
Yes, Kangwato, finish.
Thank you.
It's not this question.
The question, yeah, and you're closing. Kindly.
Asked me, Mr. Jamon.
I was okay.
He was asking where, how will you get the funds?
What talk about county government?
Yes.
Talk about
Kangwato, come in, Kangwato, very fast.
Conclusively, I want to say this.
Yes.
Before I respond to that
Very fast, Kangwato, firebrand.
Okay. Mr. Maina, you people go and read the
4 minutes to go. 4 minutes to go.
go and read university statutes. Have you ever read university statutes?
I have.
Okay, go and read university statutes so that you can know what you're talking about.
Thank you.
Yeah, and I want to finish by asking them a question.
Yes.
And responding to Jamong's question.
Very fast.
Okay? I'd said that I will be lobbying for help from county governments.
Yes.
I will be taking my fellow executive members, okay, with the names of students who are facing those financial constraints, and we'll be going to their respective county government to look for help. They will be given help in 2 forms, okay? In form of bursary, either in form of bursary that will be offered to those students, okay, or any amount that will be used to improve student kit. Do you get it?
Yes.
Then we'll be organizing fundraisings, of course,
Yes.
to help students raise money at the beginning of the semester. As I finish,
Yes, question.
conclusively,
Yes.
I want to ask the question in the words of the one great philosopher
Yes.
called Aristotle.
Aristotle, my friend.
Aristotle
A
asked
good friend of
himself
mine.
the question,
Yes.
who should rule
Who should rule?
and who should benefit from the rule?
Who should benefit from the
The
rule?
first question is certified or answered in a democratic process of an election.
Yes.
The second question I'm asking Peter Maina, who should benefit from the rule?
That's so tough.
Thank you. Abu,
Who should benefit?
who should benefit.
let me first of all put across my questions in a nutshell. First of all, to my brother Jamon, he's been talking about being a man of action. He's currently a sitting congressman,
Yes.
and he's in the Committee of Entertainment and Sports. Is it right?
That is very.
Thank you. Kangwato, you were recently asking for the first student semester bash, the beginning of semester bash has not been done.
3 minutes.
I hope he has the question. He has the answers to that.
Yes.
Secondly, the student center does not have a TV. I hope he has answers to that. Thirdly,
Yes.
the constitution, the amendments that he's talking about that he will amend, yet he was a sitting congressman for a whole year, and he has not amended them.
Yes.
Why are we being fooled by?
Yes, Jamon, very fast. You're closing, Jamon. You know, Mr. Peter Maina, I think you should check up on time, and also
Let me just ask the last question.
you can't ask 5 questions to one person, Mr. Peter Maina.
You see, whatever you was talking about going to counties,
Yes.
was my initial idea.
Your idea. So you
I'll tell you why.
Yes, yes.
I've already done research.
Yes.
I've already done a research
Yes.
on the same manifesto,
Yes.
and that is why this yet is not appearing in the list of my manifesto. You
Yes.
know why?
Yes.
Because
They stole it.
students, yeah,
They stole it from you.
he stole it. I was in Prestige,
Yeah.
in JJ Blue.
Yes.
You were there.
Yes, I was there.
Relax, my friend. Let me tell you the reason why.
Yes.
The reason why is because
Yes.
that thing is not practicable. It's not practicable.
Yes.
Because chiefs are the ones who know the problems. I
Yes.
did it in my county. I went there and asked the county.
You did it.
I did it already.
Oh, it has
I
been
went
done.
there and asked the county government. Can I bring a list of needy students to the county? So that you can tell me, you can put it in the list of those students who are supposed to be given bursary. They told me this. You will have to walk around every ward and
Which is
every
difficult.
chief, every village, and tell the chief
Yes.
that this is a student who is needy and he needs support.
Yes.
Will you be able to do that?
Yes.
For every county. Thank you.
Kindly, we'll have to go for a commercial break. Or not even commercial. We are going to close this debate for
Let
today.
the monk
Let me
respond.
respond to my question.
Yes, it's okay.
Same courtesy. Number one, my brother Maina should not blame me for his ignorance. I want him to go and read the constitution
Yes.
very well.
Meaning he has not read it.
I don't think he has read it.
Oh.
Depending on these questions, he has not read it. Number one, he's talking about constitutional amendments.
Yes.
There are already constitutional amendments that Ojamon gave out.
Yes.
Number two, what I'll give out is I've looked at the problems in which you have faced during this tenure.
Yes.
And therefore, I want to rectify the problem. And even before getting leadership, the amendments should have gone through. But there are already amendments that have gone through.
Yes.
Number two, entertainment and committee sports. Ojamong sits in that committee as a member.
Yes.
There is a chair from.
Not a chair. A member.
There is another one. I sit as a member with 2 other Congress people.
Yes.
When you talk about the TV, when you talk about the cultural week,
Yes.
Ojamong does not sit.
At a chair.
Did not even sit in the cultural week.
Yes.
committee, go and ask the president and who sat there.
Yes.
There is nobody from the Congress who sat there.
Yes.
And they should do the TV. I mean, the committee at a lower level ask the sports entertainment director.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Mr. Mong. And thank you so much, Mr. Mong. Thank you so much, our viewers, where you are. We are happy to have you today, and we are appreciating for sparing your time to watch our show. We thank Mr. Fabrand Otino Kangwato. And also Otino Kangwato. Victor Otino Kangwato. The only man with two names. Peter Maina, the MP, Mandelo Pap, and OJ. That is Alex Ojamong. So thank you so much for having us, for having you here, and also we are kindly requesting you next time also, if we request to come, I think you will also avail yourself. Thank you so much. You're closing.